Hello. Sorry, I had to make sure that the keep forgetting to remove the mute from my stream. Hi, Portal. Jeez, I'm all over the place. You are God. Yes, you are a god. Sorry. When is the opera? I can make tickets and let them book, and let them book it. We'll see when we're gonna do an opera. I just want to take a moment to look at all the stuff that we've get. So I figured out what happened. What there was like a situation where I couldn't do a lot of things, and I figured out that one of the reasons why is because I had restrict mode on here, so a lot of stuff weren't popping up. But now I'm like looking at learning Japanese isn't actually that hard to plan for content. Minecraft kids content is absolutely terrifying. Stop being boring. I can't promise that. That is not a promise I can make. But yeah, no, the top ones is definitely some mistakes I made as a VTuber, which I'm kind of curious to see what her 7 mistakes or their, I don't know, 7 mistakes were, because it could be a male and using a female avatar, or and then there's why I left the VTuber community, a warning to new VTubers, which I think I saw this one. Yeah, I saw this one. And like she did a lot of valid reasons, which I was like, kind of one of the reasons why I don't want to be in the VTuber community, but even though I'm a VTuber, but like if you go into it's too much drama, which is gonna happen regardless. If you join a community, it's gonna happen. 16 YouTube's settings, everyone should change. Okay. If you're under 1,000 YouTube subs, do this now. It was 2 weeks ago. Just copy her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I don't like her persona or what it is, but I don't like Iron Mouse. I don't think she's a bad person, but I don't like her persona or how she comes out. As acquaintances aren't friends. That's true. But I don't know. I find her slightly annoying, and I think that's what it is. I don't know if it's because of her voice or how she does it, or like just I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad because like I shouldn't. She seems like she would be a pretty good like cute person, but I just don't like her. That's vibe. How to have a successful VTube debut. Oh, we missed that. We missed that like terribly. Time to feast Iron Mouse. Stop rambling. Start growing. We will have to think of a debut. You have to actually. So one of the things that you really should, the tips that I would give anybody, this is based off, hey, look, it's me. Off of what I learned in college is that like networking is very strong, but like networking for me feels like I'm kind of whoring myself out because I don't like talking to a lot of people. And that's the one thing that a lot of people like you have to do. You have to talk to a lot of people. You have to like make sure you're well known, well seen, like, like you have to pretty much go in front of people and be like, hi, my name is, and will you, and like, I don't know. I can't handle that. It's a bit too much for me. My name is Slim Shady. Yeah, well, that's like some of the stuff. All right, let's go do some voice acting. How to become a VTuber. Yeah, like now all this stuff is coming out. And I just realized that, oh goodness. And this is why I kind of put restriction mode on there. I mean, you can't see it. Luckily, you can't see it, but there's like a very interesting Miku. Maybe how to change your voice. Okay. Hold on. How to become a... No, not how to become a voice actor. How to... you know what? It's fine. Rain Parade. This guy did it within 1 year or less. Should we try this guy? It's only 4 minutes. We all know how that goes. All right, let's see. Ready? Okay.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could create voiceovers that sound like a
Okay, good.
old man?
A young teenage girl
Or a guy with
That was not a teenage girl. That was a teenage boy.
Is about voice acting. But
Okay.
before we can really talk about it, we need to understand what we're really chatting about here.
What are we really
Don't
chatting
go
about?
a day without hearing voice acting. Whether you're sitting in your car listening to the radio on the way to work, you're chilling watching your favorite anime, or you hear that annoying YouTube pre-roll ad.
Yes, I get it. Spectrum doesn't do nonsense. Dear
It's true. Sorry, I have to stop. Remember, I have to click and stop sometimes. Why is the video a bit slower than normal? I don't know. Let me see if my settings are... It could be right now. Annotations. Ooh. What does that mean? My settings are normal. My speed is normal. You can't see it, but it is. It could be my... One, it could be my internet, but I don't think it is my internet. But two, like, I've been having some issues recently. I might just need to clean my... I most likely just need to clean my... my processor. No, everything's fine. Everything's like less than 50. Or at least everything's less than 40 anyways. Who knows? No. I think so. I don't know. I had to download this one thing and... Oh, it could be. I had to download this one thing, the Microsoft CC plus something, C++. And then I just took it off, so I uninstalled it, so maybe I'll just update it again later.
God.
It was glitching.
Just like that one. But you can't go a day without hearing voiceover, and that requires a voice actor like myself. Now, I know what you're saying. Javon, that's great. Happy for you. But how do I do this? Let's talk about it.
First things first, why? Why exactly do you want to do this? Because I don't know if you know this or anything, but there
I don't know. That's the only difference that the only difference that I made is just that. But also, let's ask you a question. Why do you want to become a voice actor?
are a lot easier jobs out there.
There are a lot easier jobs out there. No, that's not true. Voice acting is pretty easy. The problem is that, like, probably getting a job in voice acting is really hard.
I mean, have you ever poured your heart and soul, your blood, sweat, and tears into a project only to hear nothing back? And I mean radio silence.
Yeah,
That's unfortunately what this gig is a lot of the time.
yeah.
If you don't have a solid reason for why you actually want to do this, you will quit like I've almost done multiple times. Here,
Yeah.
figure out why you want to do this. Write it down in the comments. Leave why do you want to be a voice actor? Why did you want to become? Who inspired you or what inspired you to become a voice actor? And if it's for a private reason, which it might be, write it down in your phone on a sheet of paper, just somewhere where you can look at it daily. Step 2 is knowing what. One thing you've got to understand is that this is not a magical land. This is not some magical thing that only the lucky few get to do.
That's not true. It's a very luck. It's all... Well, actually... If you want to do something big, it's like kind of more of a luck for scripts, and because it's fun, I just play as a character for an important story. It's true. Sometimes just being a part of a big project or a project is enough reason.
This is a business, and just like any business, there are certain things that you can do to make life easier for yourself. So, what exactly is it? What is voice acting? Well, it's the concept of bringing a character or script or copy to life with just your voice. It's pretty obvious.
think it as wearing a mask to hide your real self. That's also a good reason too. Personal reason.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Oh, I'm a voice actor.
Oh my god! So you can do like impressions? Like what about Mickey Mouse? No. Scooby Doo. Ready?
It's
I think that's for every artistic job. Everybody always like, oh my gosh, can you do this? Oh my gosh, can you do that? I don't know.
not that. 95% of my job is simply using my regular voice, just pitched up or down slightly depending on the context that I'm using it in. The whole point of voice acting, and this is the tip that actually changed my trajectory of voice acting, believe it or not, is you are trying to make an imaginary situation feel as real and authentic as possible. You're trying to find authenticity in a sheet of paper and bring it to life.
In short, you're acting with your voice.
And that is the thing that's going to separate you from so many other people just reading off the page. You're trying to bring a situation to life. And that
Yeah, it is a play in theater. Mhm.
This is the part that probably everybody's been waiting for. This is the how. These are the steps that I did every day to get to the point where I am now. And for transparency,
Dude, I totally forgot that we were trying to teach us. I thought you were just giving us your life story.
Here we go. I
Yes.
woke up and read out loud for 20 to 30 minutes daily. Did a vocal warm-up. Wrote and or practiced demos for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Recorded demos to practice technique and editing for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Audition for an hour and a half. Finish client work or practice scripts for an hour. Finish the day. Unless I had a singing lesson. That was my routine every
Singing lesson. He was singing. But also, like, dang, that's like a lot to do.
day for a year. With that, I started creating demos, and with those demos that were polished over the course of a year, I started updating online platforms, and that led me to getting work. No, this is not cut and dry, and results may vary.
Like, he's literally doing an 8-hour job right there, just on practicing. Like, that's the whole thing.
This routine has led me to be able to work in animation, video games with the Canadian government, Spotify, Quaker Oats, Eminem, Bridgestone, and a whole slew of other amazing clients that I've worked with. Look, at the end of the day, you got this. There are a couple of things that you just need to know. You need to know why you're
I know, right? That's one thing that, like, a lot of them kind of don't mention is that, like, you need to have a lot of time, or you need to, like, cut off on sleep. Have no sleep at all.
actually doing this. If you don't know why, like I said before, you will probably quit when the going starts to get tough. You need to understand what this is. This isn't a magical fairyland that only a select few people get into. It's a business, and just knowing that will help you actually put your best foot forward. Knowing that it's a business and actually knowing what voice acting really is. And making an actionable plan, something that you can follow and steps that you can take every day to actually get here. And I'll leave you with one more piece of advice. This is a very, very small industry. Everybody knows everybody when it comes to actually being in the realm of voice acting.
So then you do have to get lucky, and you do have to network. We're going back all over again to networking.
So, always put your best foot forward and always try your hardest. There are people who are here to catch you if you fall, and then there are going to be jerks who are here to make fun of you. That's just life. But if you ever
I'm that jerk. My hair's clipping all over my face.
any questions, please reach out to me. And if I'm not going through an existential crisis, I would love to help.
Real. Those are real. Everything you need to know about voice acting. No, we want to change. We want to know how to voice act. Oh, sorry. How to voice act. That's what I should have done. How to voice act. For beginners. Hey, it's that one guy. It's 17 minutes. Oh no. This guy is, I think, Wanderer. He voices Wanderer, so he might be helpful, but I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what he says real quick. It's only 2 minutes, so.
You can manage it
Commercials.
if it's low cost time.
The number one question I get asked as a professional voice actor is, How do you do that with your voice?
Why
Oh.
don't you keep yourself hydrated, you silly goose?
Let's sit and talk about it. Maybe grab a bite.
Ah! Like fireworks! They will take your breath away.
Because I'm about to drag your little buddy out of this tank and rip him to shreds!
My name is Joe Zija, and I've been a professional voice actor in Los Angeles for over 10 years. I get to do all kinds of incredibly fun things with my voice as a voice actor, inhabiting the bodies of creatures in reality and in fantasy and science fiction and alien words and all over the map in animation and games and everything in between. I'm never having more fun than I am when I'm creating interesting and evocative characters for use in all kinds of media all over the world. But here's the secret about it. It's something that everyone can do. Before I started as a full-time voice actor, I had no acting training and certainly no training manipulating my voice to do crazy things.
Well, I don't think he's going to teach us how to do it, but we're going to keep going. It's only like, we're almost there. We're halfway.
I was never that class clown who was doing impressions or voices in the back of the room. I was just a regular guy. These voices,
Regular Joe
were
Schmo.
all skills I learned over time. I learned them through experience and through over a decade of aggregating the performances from
With
all the
improv and character lessons. Oh, is he trying to sell us something?
which is part of my larger voice acting academy. I'm going to break down my method for making
Well, I am the class clown. I know.
incredible characters with my voice. Not only by making my voice sound different, but by inhabiting living, breathing characters that come to life off the page and teaching you to do the same. These skills can be used for so many things in life that people don't think of. Not just making silly voices for the fun of it, but building your own self-confidence, working on your improvisational skills, being more competent and capable in social situations, having a better and broader experience at the table for
I don't know if we're going to be capable of doing this. This is too overwhelming for me.
Dungeons and Dragons. The list is endless.
I appreciate your time and patience.
Thank you for your call. I love you.
It doesn't actually love you, it's just... Oh, you love it too.
I feel a new feeling.
I cannot wait to take you through
No, that was synthetic, and we all know that was fake.
this course and unlock your incredible innate ability to make these characters come to life. Welcome to Creating Character Voices. I can't wait to see what you sound like when you're done.
So how much do I have to pay for these lessons? That's your voice? Yeah. How to create 100 distinctly different voices. That was 5 years ago. We don't trust 5 years ago. How do I get into voice acting? I'm trying to learn. Okay, voice acting for, you said it, right? Voice acting for beginners? I don't know if I want to trust you. Oh, that was a sponsor. Let's do a short. Voice acting performers, 10 popular styles. Okay, hold on. Wow, I can't hear you. Oh, it was because it's muted.
Voiceover for a project. When doing
Why are you?
I'm a full-time voice actor, and these are 10 popular tones I'm asked to use when I'm providing the voiceover for a project.
Mhm.
When doing text-to-speech, you have to maintain a consistent and clear tone so the program can read anything, which gets really weird in the recording sessions when you're saying words taken from shocking news headlines. This read is called detached casual conversational, and it's supposed to actually sound like a real person talking while they're just mindlessly scrolling.
This
Okay.
is called a bright read. You'll usually hear this when big department stores want you to know that they have denim for the entire family.
This is a warm read, and you'll hear this when someone is trying to make you feel emotional about animals.
Yeah, but you're not gonna show me?
Holidays, or anything else that's meant to make you get just a little misty-eyed. And this one, I call this the John Krasinski conversational read. And it's when you're just supposed to sound like a guy. Some people might call it a chatty read, and you might hear some little vocal flavorings here and there. This also, of course, works in a more traditional feminine read, when it's supposed to sound like you're just talking to a friend. Hi, I'm a full-time voice actor, and these are 10 popular tones I'm asked to use.
Wow. That was interesting. This feels like an ad from an elevator. That's the whole point. She's most likely like a voice actor, a general voice actor, than a like specific one. 3 tips for getting started in voice acting. Here, let's try this one. Ah, why are you muting yourself, child?
Other than your mom. Maybe do people keep telling you that you have an amazing voice? Okay, people other than your mom.
No.
Maybe voice acting is for you. Here are 3 steps to get started in voice acting in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Step 1.
Oh, this was old. This was 2023. Everybody knows that, like, if it's a year behind, no one wants to listen.
Quality equipment. You can rent or buy the gear you need, and it will likely run you around $300 for some starter equipment. Step 2. Record a demo. Find a quiet space in your house away from...
Okay, she doesn't know what she's talking about. You don't really need all that stuff. You just need to know how to do a lot of other things. Voice acting. Voice actors share more fun voice over tricks. How to fine tune your voice? Hold on. I mean, this is 5 years ago. Oh, hey, it's Sea-Dog. Complete beginner's guide to voice acting online. Let's see this one real quick. That one, think it like singing? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if this guy will help us. It's been 5 years, but you know, it might still be good. All right, get on with it. I don't need
this video. You can understand completely how easy it is. This is a big one, folks. So get comfortable because I'm going to blow your socks off. So if you're here for this video, I'm guessing that you're one of 3 people. Either an old pro currently stuck for ideas and looking for inspiration, a newbie who's completely clueless, or someone who just stumbled across the video and so happens to be curious about how it all works. Either way, welcome. We're going to be playing.
Well, he really got me.
Their voices today, so I hope you're prepared and warmed up. If you're not, I suggest going away and doing a warm-up first, because we're going to be using our voices today, and I want to make sure that you're ready and limber to go. If you don't
How do I... Okay, sorry, I was gonna say, like, is he gonna show me the warm-ups? And it says right there, it's good.
Check this video out here, go away, do that, come back and watch this video. And of course, if you can't be asked, then fine, let's carry on. So, as promised, I'm going to show you how you can make 100 completely different distinctive voices. Not only that, but these 100 voices should be completely unrecognizable from each other. That's a bold statement, right? But you're going to see why.
I mean, you just want to do warm-up in general because your vocal cords, like, I don't have any endurance in mine. I can do voice acting, but like I don't have, my endurance is not that long. And that's one of the reasons why you want to do it. Really, it's to kind of like, it's like stretching, like anything else. Anything you want to do like to the extreme or excessively, you want to warm up.
Soon. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to do warm-ups because we're just going to, you know, follow you, but we're gonna definitely at least try.
Just get into it. How can you make 100 different voices? First, you need a pen and paper, so pause this video, go grab one, or get notes up on your phone, because...
Alright, you get your notes, I'm gonna write mine, okay? Because you're gonna want your own notes. I'm gonna take my own notes. I need a pen. You let me know when you're ready. I'm a memo keeper. Okay. Let's go.
We are going to write a checklist together.
Okay,
so
checklist.
What I do when developing a voice for a character is I look at something that's called Laban efforts. Laban comes from the name Rudolf Laban. I'm not going to go into who he was right now, but if you want to know more about him and his work, then there's a link in the description box below. But in a nutshell, he was a movement teacher who developed a system of working to be able to describe the action that was being made, which acted as a vocabulary between himself and dancers and later actors. So basically a way of communicating what you wanted them to physically do.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit too much information that mine could not process, but thanks.
I use his efforts as a way to change up the characteristics of the voice I'm creating. So you need to use your imagination a bit. Now, why is this useful for the voice? Well, when we start out developing a character or a bunch of characters, it can be difficult sometimes to really separate them apart from each other, and we can get lost.
I think, yeah, okay. I get where he's going
Out a
from.
checklist to kind of make sure that they are very different from each other and they stand out and it doesn't all sound like you. So this list is the first port of call I'd go to make sure that they're distinctly different. Now there's 8 of these efforts. So
Okay.
automatically, by following each one, you've got the possibility of doing 8 different voices. So let's talk about what they are. You could think of these as physical traits. You could think of these as emotional traits.
Okay.
However they inspire you and however accurately you are able to make them will give you distinct differences already. So if we consider different elements of the voice to be light or strong,
Okay, are those the things, or are we? Is it weight, lights? Okay, you know what? Here, let me just light plus. No, he does a dash. No, light dash strong equals weight. Okay.
then this is the weight of the voice. And if we think of it as being direct or indirect,
Direct, indirect, direct, indirect equals spatial quality. Spatial quality. Okay.
this is the spatial quality. And lastly, if we think of it as being sudden or
Sudden or timing. That's like 6 right there. And let's. Okay, I don't even know if we're writing it. Sudden or timing. Yeah, just. We're taking notes. Sudden. Sustained. Timing. Okay. That's 6 right there. I mean, if we're gonna really.
sustained, then this is the timing. By taking the 2 different weights, the 2 different timings, and the 2 different spatial qualities, we have 6 things to think about, and combining one with the other in different variation gives us 8 different.
Holy moly, holy moly. Hold on. That is a lot. That is a lot. I need a new paper. You know what? It's fine. I'll come back to this video later.
Different outcomes. I know it sounds a bit tricky right now, but don't worry, it's going to get easier. So the type of voices we could have is a dabbing voice, a flicking voice, a pressing voice, a thrusting voice, a ringing voice, a slashing voice, a gliding voice, and a floating voice. You can see these are sort of textures and they already have their own character to them. So dabbing is light.
Not to be confused with the dab that was 2018. I don't know.
Direct and sudden. Dabbing is almost like the way Tony Blair used to speak. He always punctuates certain vowels. He's always looking forward, always going forward, but it's short, sharp, sudden words. He chops them up and pushes them out one by one as if he's poking as he's speaking. So that's dabbing. That gives you one characteristic. You may do it slightly differently, but you get the idea. The next.
All right, it's your turn. Try it. I can try to dab. Maybe. I wish he would give us like at least like kind of an exercise in these, because then we can try doing the dab, like try testing our dabbing. Girl, dab up. And then it would be like kind of easier, you know, like it'd give us like it'd be a good way to exercise, I mean, to learn and exercise what he's trying to say. So, but yeah, you know, it's fine.
This one would be flicking, and that's similar to dabbing, but it's less direct. So rather than being on the button, it's a bit more flippant and thrown around. Light, sudden, but indirect. A bit less focused than the dabbing. A bit more all over the place. Still light, but a bit more less directional. And we consider something like that to be flicking. Again,
that's
you can
flicking?
Next, we could have pressing, which is strong.
I can do that as a... I don't know how to do that. I mean, all I think about when he does that is the whale talk from Dory. I can totally slow down my voice and just go wherever I want. That's what it sounds like.
Sustained and direct. If you are speaking directly...
Try a Mona voice. How is Mona's voice? Okay, you know what? We're gonna see and test out Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if it'll open a new tab. Okay. Mona from Genshin, right? From Genshin Impact. Ah, why is this muted? Girl, I need you to speak to me.
I am astrologist Mona Magistus.
Oh, she does do that. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, meaning the greatest astrologist. Okay, cool.
The equipment repair bill is due, and so is the final
Okay, no.
payment for that celestial globe.
The equipment repairman is due. I can't do it. You know what? We're never gonna become voice actors. I quit. A bit high, yet normal tone. Yes, that's true.
I ordered. Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires.
Try Farina. All right, let's try Farina. Don't hide. Hi, Sal. No, I wasn't gonna quit. I was just. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let's see Farina. She might be a flicker. I know that. What's her name? She definitely sounds okay. Hold on. Character demo. Was it the character demo?
As far as the characters
Oh.
are concerned, their fate is
Yeah, she's a flicker too. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. All right, so we know that Farina and Mona are definitely flickers.
And sustained and strong. Notice I've not really changed my accent throughout these. I'm still just speaking really in my own dialect. Let's try
But yeah.
floating now. So
No, I really wish she would give us like some like not examples, but like some practice runs. That's gonna be hard.
floating is light and sustained but indirect. It can be all over and it doesn't really know.
That's definitely what's her face. What's that one girl's name? Layla's? Layla.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there.
Okay, yeah. we're definitely learning the different ways. Senses of we're tingling. My senses were tingling. Oh.
Going, it's also sustained
Well, thanks for joining us while you're working.
but indirect and a little floaty. Does that make sense? We should
Wait,
be starting to
what's
see
that?
some strong differences now.
Drop
So that's
I don't know.
out of 8 possible efforts you could put in when creating your character voice. I know you want to get to this yourself and you don't want to be watching me all day, so you can try the other 4 for yourself and just see how
Wait, no, I need you to do. I'm gonna send him an email and be like, not email. Well, I guess it'd be like, hey, can you redo this whole thing, but make sure to like add exercises that we could do to practice, so that way, you know. Dory kind of reminds me now. Remember, Dory doesn't have. Wait, Dory from Genshin, because Dory from what's that one thing from Finding Nemo? She has that. She had the dabbing. No, not the dabbing. The flicking. Flicking, yeah. Dory.
Drive? See a sumpter beast? No problem. With enough Mora, you can afford to do anything. Even take on the academia.
Okay, well, he's not going to tell us the other one, so.
precise you can be getting one different to the next. Have a play with it. See what you can come up with. I've written these down in the description box below, and there's also a PDF on my website. Now, after those 8 efforts and 8 different types of voice, you now add one of 3 things in. Are they nasally? Do they speak up here in their nose? Or are they throaty?
Is it really down here in the throat? Is that where they're speaking from?
That
Are they
hurts.
speaking regularly with air coming out of the throat and the nose together?
But there should be another one which is like from the chest. You could technically talk from the chest and it's not as throaty. While throaty is right here, and that's where, you know, like it's definitely, there's definitely different ones. This guy doesn't. Okay. Try dreamy. Well, we did do dreamy. Dreamy is more floaty. That's what it is.
There's 3 options. If you divide those 3 by 8, you've now got 24 different options to play
Oh.
with. You see where this is going?
Okay, okay.
The idea is this is fuel for when you get stuck, okay? But we've got 24 possible voices we can do now. Let's keep going. I need to find
We need 76 more.
something to read for you. I was a bit unprepared.
Okay.
Okay, I've got something. So let's say that nasally might sound like this. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. And maybe throaty. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. And then maybe normal. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. Look, 3 different voices. And if we start adding in some of the elements from before, maybe I have throaty and floaty. These strings are made for their bold, extra bright tone. Already we've got a very different one.
Alright, well, do it again. Do floaty with. No. You gotta do floaty in all 3 of them. I need to see it. Okay.
To nasally and heavy, for example. These strings are known for their bold and extra bright tone. See, look, 2 very different voices. You can put all those 8 with all those 3, and we have 24 voices. Play with it. Find out for yourself. It's going to be fun. Next,
He's just giving me all these things and not letting me practice with him. I need you to hold my hand while I'm doing this.
2 other elements. Are they breathy or dry? 2 other different variations. So if we have 24 different types of voices, we now have 2 extra options to add in. So that's 48 voices.
UK voices are so different from US ones. It's true. Actually, a lot of the region and cultures definitely have different versions.
Already, you got 48 options you can play with. I told you could do it, didn't I? But there's more because it doesn't stop there.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Hello. Did you perhaps order a Rosam Helper robot?
I would love to have ordered one, but you're not. You're too expensive.
Age range.
Are you going to teach us how to do it?
Middle-aged or old.
Okay.
You can break this down as you want, but are they a child, adult, or old person? And this is without practicing. I'm just going to try. I know I'm not going to sound
Okay, but you need to teach us how to sound like a child.
like a child because I've got a fairly deep voice. But I can use me trying to sound like a child as a type of voice, whether it sounds like a child or not. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. Then an adult would be like my voice. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone.
That wasn't too bad. He did a pretty good job as a kid.
Then maybe an old voice. These strings are known for their bold,
Okay, that one's pretty bad. That one's not good.
extra bright tone. Again, 3 different possibilities of the way you can do it. So we were up to 48, right? Times 3 because we've got a new 3
Okay, well,
possibilities.
he's not wrong.
144 different voices you can create from what I've shown you already. But it doesn't stop there. There's more. I said there was going to be 100. I lied. I'm sorry. There's
I can't trust him anymore. We're going to go look at another video because he's lying to me. It said 100 and he gave me 144. He is overwhelming me. Small, medium, large voices. Boko Temple. Okay, video is not that bad, especially if it's like definitely to use it. But why? He lied to me. This is a bond between trust between the YouTuber and me. And this individual did not told me I was only going to learn how to do 100. Now he's giving me like more than 100. I'm being overwhelmed. I'm being overpressured. Overcooked.
But how? Well, let's consider this. Are they male or female? I'm not saying that you can sound like a female or you can sound like a male. I'm saying you can do your version of it.
No. Don't you? What? You could sound like a female and a male if you tried. I was going to. I'm joking. I'm not gonna stop. This is actually pretty good. I would say that this is actually a pretty good like, not the best. It's not a tutorial, but definitely a good way to kind of learn possibilities. Like like, you know, have it's a good video to show the possibilities of what you can do.
Each one, and it just gives you more characteristics. These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. Maybe that's my version of a woman. I know it's terrible, doesn't sound like a woman, but different to the way I'm gonna do it.
I think he's like underselling himself. He did a pretty good female voice right there. No fish. It gets you thinking, right? Yeah, it definitely sounds. So I do think this is a really good one to like watch.
These strings are known for their bold, extra bright tone. I know they're not brilliant, but at least they're clearly different from each other. With those two options, we now have 288 different character voices we can create, and it still doesn't stop there.
Oh my gosh, no!
Let's consider this.
He's really good at selling this product.
Medium, are they large? Maybe if you were doing the voice of a mouse, it would be quite small, and if you were doing an elephant, it would be quite big, or maybe vice versa if you wanted to play around with those roles. And maybe medium would be human or bear or shark.
I know, right?
Something in the middle. There's no strict rule for that, but there's 3 different things you can think about. Maybe if it was small, it might speak like this. And maybe if it were a medium-sized creature, it might speak like this. And maybe if it were a large creature, it might speak like this. You see what I mean? So 288 opportunities for voices times another 3, small, medium or large. That's 800.
He should have done 1,000 ways to do different ones. Oh my gosh, this guy, he lost his opportunity.
And 64 different voices.
Okay.
You have no excuses at this point not to do at least 5 different voices. 864.
All right. You have no excuse to at least do 5 different voices, okay? I'm not gonna do them, but you can.
Possibility to do. Right, but there is more.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely more.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting excited now. This is crazy. Yes, there is absolutely more because we haven't talked about tempo. Are they speaking medium? Are they speaking fast? Are they rattling off words as quick as can be? Or are they speaking really slowly? Or do they have a regular pace somewhere in the middle? See? 3 different ways. Tempo.
That's true. Well, emotions is part of the acting, so.
So, right, we've got 864 times 3 new ideas. That's 2,592 opportunities to create a character voice.
This dude is trying to sell me something. I know it. Like in Floaty, our tempo-based voice there. It is, so he's like mentioning kind of like doing it step by step, but yeah, shut him up. He's just giving you more tips. That's what it is. Yeah, I think he's going a little too far.
Stop there. There's seriously more things you can do. I know, it's mental. I said 100, you're getting more than I bargained for. Are they quiet? Do they speak at medium volume? Or are they really loud? There's something to think about. There's another 3 things times 3. That's 7,707.
Oh no! We're close to 10,000.
6 options you can have. And what's next? Well, tone, attitude. What is their attitude?
That's part of the acting, though.
What are they like? Are they friendly?
10,000. Isn't it the same as bigger versus small? I'm so mad. I know, he's trying to set it up a little bit. Accents and options. Okay, that is definitely this part of hearing trouble with R's. Okay, motivation. Let's go to motivations because he's just kind of okay. Hold on, I need him to add up how much it is.
that their R's sound like W's. There's already 3 more things.
That's accent. That is accent.
I'm
Dialect.
not going to go any further than this because
No! We're at like almost 7,000. What the heck? He needs to jump back. Right? No, 100k. Okay, I think he's telling us we could do up to 100k voices.
now have 699,840 different character voices.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It is 1,000 million. It's a million.
If you're a voiceover actor, you might even do maximum of 20 in your life because people generally get you in for your own voice. But if you can master 100 accents, which are distinctly different, you'll be working for the rest of your life. But
that's not
this
true.
Knowledge and all this information and all these
It's all hearsay.
are there for you as a voiceover.
I think he started off great, and then he kind of went a little all over the place.
Professional. It's all useless unless you learn to use the instrument to make those voices happen. Because if you have restrictions or things about your voice that are really already distinctive that you can't get rid of,
Like his old man voice.
then that's gonna leave you behind the people who can. I know that's
It could also be heresy, you know.
unfortunate for some people, but the muscles that make up the voice are like any other muscle and they can be trained. So knowing all this is one thing, but actually possessing the instrument that works for you because you keep it regularly exercised is another. And if you want to speak each one effectively and believably, you need to be doing daily work like the pros do. If you want your voice to change and
Yeah, we got to make sure to exercise half an hour, and then we got to make sure to read out loud for another half hour, and then do practice run for an hour, and then do auditions for an hour, or practice auditions for an hour, and then I can make it a whole thing. What can we play? Pretty much. That's how we're gonna do it just from now on. It's just play Final Fantasy VII for the whole, like, until we finally catch up. The whole week.
you want to be able to manipulate it any way you want, you need to be working daily.
We're just gonna use all this technique that he's giving us.
You don't have the tools, and you need the tools to be able to develop your voice into a flexible, useful instrument for you as a voice actor, as an actor, as a singer, or as a human in general who needs to speak to others. To create that resonant, articulate, powerful, flexible voice, which can create over 500,000 voices distinctive.
How to do voice impressions. 5, okay, it's the same guy, but let's do 5 simple voice acting tips. This is like 5 years ago, so this one is the updated version, most likely.
I knew I was underwater.
Oh no!
Underwater.
Hi, what if I...
Hi, can you... We're gonna skip the end. Well, maybe right here. How to do robot voices. I want to take a break from the ads. Yeah, right?
your situation.
Oh my god, I know.
So in this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 tips, secrets if you like, on voice acting so anyone can get into the industry and start working now. Let's get straight to it.
All right.
Tip number 1, be authentic.
No, that's the biggest lie ever. You want to be, you want to act like you're the type of person that you wants to get hired. Not hired, but the type of person that you're trying to act.
You have to be believable. You might be reading a story, animating characters, be in a conversation, or selling a product. If we don't believe you, if we don't feel that you're authentic, then we're never going to buy into it and never going to believe the story you're telling. And that's what's important. And how can you be authentic? Stop acting.
No. Okay, hold on. I want to see if he says to start acting. Be positive. Be relaxed. Be prepared. Be prepared. Never be late. Oh, okay. No, these are cheap. Cheap! We know what you want. We know what you want from us. So I would go here, but I know that since I've seen this one, I know for a fact that he is literally like just going to tell you what you need. And we don't need that right now. Why do you hate your recorded voice? Okay. I'm not too worried about that one. Everything you need to be a voice actor. I don't need everything to. I need voice acting. Voice acting. How to start a voice acting career? No, you're not telling me. Tell your voice no experience. How? Did I misspell acting? Is that what I did? No. It should be like it doesn't like. You're supposed to be okay. Okay, I guess we'll watch this guy. We watched the other guy. Training your voice. Voice acting. Practice and techniques. This guy is there all the time. We did... Oh no, we didn't watch that one, but... Alright, let's watch this.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Javon Henry. I'm a voice actor, and today I'm going to take you through the step-by-step building blocks into how to become a voice actor who makes money. Okay,
Oh.
let's get started.
You're just gonna talk smack. I mean, not smack. Talk... I know what you're gonna try to do. Okay, let's try this. Can someone teach us how to demo real audio? I know, right? Here, let's see.
I'm gonna teach you more voiceover tricks because I'm bored again, but now I'm in my booth. Look, fancy microphone. If you want to sound like you're malfunctioning when you're doing like a Siri or an AI robotic sound, you just have to gently tap on your throat. So, I am shutting down versus I am shutting down. You can
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
Da! I'm just saying da, but then da. To do Stitch, you kind of feel like an air bubble in the back of your throat, similar to the Jennifer Coolidge, but it's bigger. Stitch or Hannah Moon's family. And then I wish I could explain how to do it, but like behind my nose, I could close it off a little bit here. And if I go full closed off and pitch my voice up, I could do like Chucky Finster, but Tommy. But if you just close it,
I mean, she's giving some good tips.
off slightly, pitch your voice down, get a little sassy. You can say something as Megara like, "Thanks for everything, Herc. It's been a real slice." Or if you change your cadence, you can sound like a news anchor. Hope these helped.
I mean, they did help. How to cry on cue? I want to know how to cry on cue. Get on it. Are you going to teach me how to cry on cue, or are you just going to... It takes some complete relaxation. First step is to look at something specific in the room. Okay. Ah, no, I missed it. Hold on, what'd she say? Take deep inhales and exhales while you look at that spot. Once you completely relax, you will naturally start to produce tears. Once in that complete relaxed state, then start thinking of, oh, fast enough? Not fast enough. Sorry. Let me catch up. I was a little too into this thing. Can someone teach us how to do? Okay. How to tell a book story to kids. I see and hear people, they are good at voice acting. The best tips and hacks are the ones you only half understand. Once the circumstances of your character. Okay. Because this is only while singing will be fine in epics. Oops. That's true, right? Okay. Oh, we're gonna practice acting with her.
I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
Hey, Tess.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Sorry, truth.
Are you a virgin?
Molly, don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I already know the answer to
What a bee.
that one because Harden fucked you.
Oh, how do you know she did? Oh yeah, oh sorry. Yes, he did. Okay, my turn, Molly. Okay, my turn, Molly. Truth or dare? Okay, okay. Is it true that you are an HORE? An R3? Oh. I didn't call you anything. You just called me one. Now you're gonna be insulted because I called it. Told you directly? Like, relax. Jeez, I forgot your name. I'm just asking. Are you a WH0R3? You have to answer honestly because it's called truth for a reason.
No.
I don't know. That was my acting. That was kind of really very sus. Let's see. DIY voice demo. Oh no. Hey, this is 2 years ago. She's doing a voice demo. Better than hers. 20 minutes. Well, we'll see. Maybe she knows how to play the algorithm and knows how to talk the talk and actually timestamp her videos, unlike the guy that tells you to timestamp your videos and did not timestamp his videos.
Business? Go to Wix.com and set
A voiceover demo or reel, same thing, different name depending on where you are, is
Oh, she did.
the single most important thing you have to help you book
How I started. I don't care how you started. Where do we begin?
portfolio of your work. If you think about it,
Boop.
like you. So, where the fudge do we start with a voiceover demo? Well, you've got when
That's right.
it comes to voiceover reels.
Mhm.
You can either learn the skills yourself and put it together yourself, or you can find someone who offers
Yeah.
voice demos as a service and see them. I am always going to be a proponent of the first option. If you can do it yourself, please do. It may be a painful exercise learning all these skills, especially if you have never touched audio gear in your life. But by making your own demo, you'll then have the skills required to do the jobs from home when they start rolling in. The jobs you'll likely start with will require some sort of home studio setup. If you don't know how to use the gear you have, you won't be able to do the jobs, or it will just have. Step 3. Now we need to
We
find
skipped a lot.
For a commercial reel, you really only need 15 to 20 seconds per clip. You'll want to find 3 to 5 of these short clips that have different styles and tones within them to show that you can do various things. Take my current US commercial reel, for example.
Do it yourself with us. I know. All right. So we're gonna have to find. What did she say? 5 to 6? How many scripts did she tell us? Short clips? Oh no.
Step 3. Now we need to find a script.
Yeah.
For a commercial reel, you really only need 15 to 20 seconds per
15 to 20 seconds per clip.
3 to 5 of these short
Okay, 3 to 5. Okay, hold on. Let me type this down. Let me write this down. I need it. 15 to 30 seconds, and then it needs to be 3 to 5 clips. I have done this. I have done once for with a friend. Cute.
clips that have different styles and tones within them to show
Okay.
that you can do various things.
Mhm.
Take my current US commercial reel, for example. I have 6 clips and it goes for about 1 minute and 7 seconds. We'll give it a quick listen so you can understand what I mean.
Okay.
Hormone-free chicken.
Ooh.
Cage-free eggs.
Oh.
Fresh, delicious, local-grown produce. Real food, prepared by real chefs in real kitchens. Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well then. Format.
It's the little things. For real friends, Mama Josie is your new kangaroo friend.
Ooh, she's definitely trying all those techniques that we learned from the previous video.
Get your hip-hop
That dance, though. That dance is really...
Josie and her 3 Joeys. You have the power to defeat the mask. Get the vaccine and put your smile back where your mouth is. Be a superhero at no cost to you. Cape not included. Unexpected things happen, well, unexpectedly. And money provider
Okay, she at least provided examples, so
Knows that sometimes those unexpected things don't exactly fit in your expected budget. The smooth, creamy peanut butter, the rich, dark chocolate, Reese's peanut butter.
she could have done it. Your capes can kill you. A lot of things can kill you. Your long hair can kill you.
Cups, get the sensation. We know how you feel. More lies, a side of deception, nothing new. So we're going to be straight up. We're better than that.
Oh.
Just overall better.
Ooh.
Better.com. Money. Simple.
Okay.
So that made sense? There were 6 short excerpts, all with various tones and styles.
Not anymore. I mean, yes, this one does. Actually, all of them do. But no, real life. I have short hair.
Bulk of it
It's
gave
growing, though.
Authentic and relatable young person vibes. That's where I tend to book most of my work. Luckily for me, I made my reel because listening back to it, I feel like I could probably redo some of the clips on there.
I too agree. Scripts can be written in different formats, depending on how you show type. Broadcasting endpoint.
Yet again, there are an abundance of places you can find or get ideas for scripts. You can use something you've heard before, either an actual advertisement or something from a demo on a voiceover agent's website. You can adapt something you've heard before, taking a script you like and making it unique. Or you can simply write something from scratch. I have done all of the above. You definitely don't have to be super creative to write an advert-style script. Here's one that I adapted.
I don't know if she was crying or there's something wrong or if she just put her makeup on a little too weird. Because she has some of the reddest eyes. She must be tired, actually. She might just be like extremely tired because those are some red eyes. It was just, oh, my skin was just made in the spot kind of when I was with my. That's how Stan Lee did Spider-Man. Well, it wasn't Stan Lee. It was like a friend, and then Stan Lee like wrote, I think.
Example. I decided to go with a natural, warm style
The script?
pet food company because that's my happy place. Why choose Pet Fresh? Well, at Pet Fresh, your pet's health is our priority. Our food is made with 100% natural ingredients, real meats, fruits, and veggies, and no fillers or artificial preservatives. But the real reason? We're just doggone crazy for a healthy, happy pup. Face licks and all. There's a train of thought that you shouldn't use real brand names or companies in your real pieces to avoid copyright issues. I personally have never had any issues, and I've done that. You're only using the recordings to show off your own skills. You won't be selling them or generating any income from them from the demos themselves. Obviously, try to avoid using huge names like Apple or Nike. However, if you'd feel safer,
Okay.
just invent brand names no one will ever know. Step 3. Now it's time for music. This is something I find always helps. However, you don't necessarily have to do this at the start. I like to choose my music before I even begin to record.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good point. Music, because music will help in the environment. Also, it'll sell your voice. Okay, just use.
Why? Because I'll often record my vocals with the music playing lightly in my
McDonald's.
There's no secret that music can make us feel certain ways. Think back to your teenager days when you were an emotional wreck for whatever reason, but you chose to listen to sad songs.
All right, we're gonna skip this one because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the music you choose. Record the vocals.
Okay.
I could do a whole 9-hour series on how to go about recording vocals. There is so much to talk about from the technical side of things right the way to the performance side of things. So I'm not going to dive into heaps of detail here because I'll get to the nitty-gritty in other videos. In summary, there are 3 things to think about. The equipment you'll need, your recording space, and the performance aspect. In terms of the equipment, what you'll need is a microphone, an audio interface, depending on whether you have an XLR or a USB microphone, and a computer with audio editing software such as Adobe Audition or Audacity.
Okay.
For clean audio, you're also going to want to find something to use as a pop filter and a space which is conducive to getting clean audio. A pop filter is a device which helps prevent aggressive pops of air getting into your microphone when you say.
It is hard to find a space that is nice and quiet. We will never become voice actors. We can't find a place. We have to make a place. I can afford a place.
Say words like pop. I used to put a stocking over my microphone. In fact, the one that I have now, there's a metal mesh over the front. However, a lot of them come with something more like the fabric of a stocking over it. In terms of
Making a place goes. you know, the car is ideal, but also not ideal. You can still hear it under a knitted blanket. Yeah, but I need to breathe.
Of your recording space, lots of beginners use a well-padded wardrobe. Yes, this would likely send shivers down an audio engineer's spine, but it is more than sufficient to get you started on your voiceover journey. I've gone through 3 iterations of recording space as
I did like a box one. It was pretty good.
I mentioned before. First there was my wardrobe back in Sydney with a duvet over my head. Then there was a blanket fort, and finally there is my far too expensive but crispy and beautiful Demvox Eco 200. Once you're all set up, I highly recommend you find a way to play the music you intend to use lightly in your ears whilst you record. I say lightly because if you have it too loud, your microphone is going to pick it up and you'll have this undercurrent of soft audio in.
You can breathe after you. Right, that's I did do when I did some voice acting, I would do it under the blankets, and oh my god, was I suffer. And I had to like breathing was difficult, but I did it, and it turned out okay.
Actual recording. Keep recording the piece until you're happy with it. Remember, if you make a mistake, you can cut around it. It doesn't have to be one continuous read. To help you out, these are some useful tips I've learned along the way to help you ace your recording.
Okay.
1. Read the script a couple of times in a row every time you do a take.
Okay, a couple of times before doing a take. Oh, well, thanks for joining us. I'll write notes for you. If you want, I will send you links to videos. Oh my god. Thanks.
You settle into it and often sound less stilted after you've read it a few times, so often the latter takes will be better. 2. Wear clothing made from natural fabrics. If you are wearing layers of polyester and you move around whilst you speak, the microphone will pick up fabrics rustling and your demo will sound just as bad as I look trying to demo this point.
She's not wrong. Please. Thank you. It just cut snip snip. Alright, let's see. Cotton clothes. Which, you know, I won't be doing cotton clothes. And then she says, what does she say? Oh, multiple reads. Multiple reads before actual take. Actual take. I mean, you can, but like I think that it makes it more robotic. Like the noise remover does other things to it. But yes, you're gonna have to use it anyway, so
Do a take. You settle into it and often sound less stilted after you've read it a few times, so often the latter takes will be better. 2. Wear clothing made from natural fabrics. If you are wearing layers of polyester and you move around whilst you speak, the microphone will pick up fabrics rustling and your demo will sound just as bad as I look trying to demo this point.
Well, the gang's all
oh dang it. They were like, you know what you've missed? Commercials.
Remember to breathe. I have to remind myself to do this all the time. Not only is breathing necessary to stop you dying, it
She has a point. Breathe.
has a calming effect. If an actor feels pressured because of an audience or just the fact that they're putting pressure on themselves, they tend to mess up. If this happens, take a breath, take a second, take a breath, and continue. A proper breath. If you freak out and start taking rapid breaths to try and catch up, you'll just keep messing it up. Remember that you can stitch lines together. Even if you're in a live session, explain to them that you can stitch lines together. Very rarely is a full read the actual full read that an actor did. Another note on breathing, your microphone picks up everything, including breaths. It's better to pause and take a silent breath rather than trying to breathe quickly and keep powering through because
It's true. If you hear Genshin's characters, they all, like, I know I do the breathing too, but like they all have the breathy. And then I will talk to you again. And then I'll talk to you again. And I'm just like, oh, that is a little annoying.
because that way you can easily cut the breath out in your edit and get a cleaner track.
Breathy
If you're
smell,
rapid
yes.
breathing in a fast read, it may blend with your speech and muddy some of the dialogue. 4, keep your head off axis so you aren't talking directly into your mic. What I mean by this is have the mic slightly sideways pointing at you rather than directly in front of you.
Okay.
Because that way, it'll help reduce any plosives, because any aggressive bursts of air from words
Tell me if it's explosive. Poof.
will travel this way, and your mic is here. It's still picking up all of your sound, but
So my mic is like right here.
aggressive bursts, and it will make your audio sound better.
Okay.
5. This one's a weird one. Eat a green apple before you record. That's right, a green apple. It sounds really weird, but apparently it is a thing, and it has helped me. Apparently it's a well-known trick in the voiceover world. There is a specific type of acid in those apples that helps flush away mucus and clean the mouth, so it gets your mouth moving more smoothly and reduces mouth clicks. Who would have thought?
Ooh.
Hopefully by the end of your session you'll have a read or two you're happy with that may sound...
I mean, and it's a good healthy snack. So it's, you know, it's a win-win. Drink water.
something like...
But I do drink water.
Here's Pet Fresh. Well, at Pet Fresh, your pet's health is our priority. Our food is made with 100% natural ingredients, real meats, fruits, and veggies, and no fillers or artificial preservatives. But the real reason, we're just doggone crazy for a healthy, happy pup. Face licks and all.
Step 5. Once you've done your
Okay.
recording, you're going to want to start splicing things up and treating the audio. Again, this is one of the things that I could spend 9 hours explaining, and over the course of the rest of the year, I will spend that long explaining it, but that's for another day. So for now, it's enough to say that there are certain things you can do to audio to make it sound better. Generally, what I do is apply basic noise reduction if necessary, declick, apply equalization, apply compression, and adjust volume levels.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
By normalizing or amplifying.
Yeah.
Things you do to the vocal recording itself. Think of it like editing a photo. You can slightly change the colors, you can sharpen it a bit, or you can give it a bit more blur. You don't want it to look significantly different to what you started with, but you can definitely enhance it. Knowing how to edit audio, even just in a very basic way, is something you will need to know if you want to become a voiceover artist these days, because so much of the work is done from home and home studios. So after working some splice magic and treating the read, this is what you should...
Hydrate, mystery. Right, okay.
Hopefully will have.
Why choose Pet Fresh? Well, at Pet Fresh, your pet's health is our priority.
Before you can even think about mixing, you'll need the music to be the desired length. You can either chop it up and match portions of the music to shorten it, or in some pieces of software, you remix the clip to be the desired length. The program will spit out a remix of the song close to whatever length you specify, as close as it can possibly get. Another great thing to do is 7. The last thing you may want to consider is adding sound effects. This is an additional step, definitely not required, but it can often make something sound even more like it was a real advertisement or animation at some stage in its life. You can find sound effects in the same way as royalty-free music. Use YouTube Audio Library or find royalty-free...
Sorry, I zoned out. Alright. I think we got what we needed to as far as that, as her, like, setting up a demo reel. So we now know how to set up a demo reel. Voice actor, voice is non-verse actor. Let's try. Okay, scream as if you stubbed your toe. Ooh. Hold on. Let's try this one.
Hi, I'm a voice actor. And I'm not. And her son is going to yell out random impressions for us to try.
Barbie.
I'm tour guide Barbie. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and accessories inside the car and no flash photography. Thank you. I'm tour guide Barbie. Keep your stuff in the car. Don't take pictures.
Stitch.
Ugh. Ohana means family. Ohana.
Ah, that's not fair. That's not fair, though. But that would be pretty fun to do. Ooh, voice acting tips. I know her. I've seen her.
Hey guys, here are some of my favorite tips.
Oh,
For
6?
actor. Number 1, flexibility is key. Develop your own range.
Oh.
Accents, character voices, flexibility.
Intimidation grab, yes.
Number 2, take acting classes. Voice acting is still acting.
Oh, we gotta take acting. Next time we're gonna have to learn how to act. Okay.
All this commitment you have, character development, characterizations, that's all very important in developing a character voice. Number 3, listen and mimic. Steal from the best. Listen to
Look, you got it. Intimidation crab. Indeed. We gotta become intimidation crabs.
It is just like to your benefit to take what they're doing and make it your own. Number 4, highlight your creativity and versatility by putting a short demo reel together.
Okay, yeah, we did that one.
Resume as a voice actor.
Yeah, okay, we learned about how to make a demo reel, so we know.
5. Practice, practice, practice. Doing drilling on what it is you have developed helps you to retain those characters that you've worked so hard to develop. Oh, and as a little bonus, above all, just have fun. If it isn't fun, why bother?
It's true. But also, the first one was telling me is that we have to work. This is a job, so it's not supposed to be fun. Oh no, I lost it. Oh no, where is she? Oh. Which one is actual killer? I'll kill her. Okay. Part 2, acting challenge. Let's try this. Hold on, let's see how quick I can change my motions. How to intimidate voices. Okay, this is gonna be our last one then, okay? Imitate. Imitation crab me. Imitate. Voices. No. How to do impressions. How to voices. How to do voices. How to do voice impressions. How to start doing impressions. This was 8 years ago. This was 2 years ago. This was 3 months ago. Oof. Should we do the 10? Well, they're both pretty long. You know what? Let's try this one. It's only 2 minutes. Oh, hey! Change your voice. Weird. No. Skeeb.
Hello everyone out there in YouTube world, this is Brian Hull here, and welcome to the very first episode of Impression Tips with Brian.
Ooh. Very first.
Now, I know it's not Friday, but I wanted to start a new series on Wednesday.
I can't!
Before I came up and talk to you guys about impression tips. I get asked about this all the time.
Someone should, like, send me $30 so I can get, like, the YouTube premium thing. And then we won't have any more commercials.
I get emailed about it and see comments about it constantly. So I figured, hey, let's just take a step back. You guys can see the Brian behind the... It's easy for me, could be difficult for you. Sound effects. Anything you can think of, just give it a shot. I'm warning you now, you'll probably fail at most of them. However, there'll be 1 or 2 that just really stick with you. You want to continue to grow from there. Like for years I've said that Scooby-Doo is the very first voice that I ever learned how to do.
Okay, let's do some song
that's
challenge.
Absolutely true. However, he was not the first one that I attempted. I tried dozens.
All right, let's look for some challenges then. Okay, let's see. Let's do some voice challenges. We'll do voice challenges. Challenge. Ooh. Ooh. Learn how to sing better. 10 voices, 10 seconds. Sing like a star. I want to sing like a star. One breath sing challenge. Ooh. Hold on, I want to see this one.
Let's do this again.
I would also need my inhaler.
I've got a record player that was made in 2000.
Okay, you are just doing the challenge. But yeah, relatable. I also need an inhaler. Okay, there was... Okay. Let's do this one.
Voices in 10 seconds. Hi, मैं हूँ Doraemon. Hello, मैं हूँ छोटा.
Okay, you're just giving us... There's no challenges. They're not giving us challenges. Voice challenge. Oh, here. This one. Let's try this one.
One of the most valuable parts about voice acting and acting in general is that it can be very cathartic. You can say things and feel things.
Yeah, me too. I also have asthma.
With that being said, here's a script for you. Good luck.
Okay. You do first and then I'll go. That was very good. Okay. That was great. Keep doing the pauses. Here, let me remove my gum and I'll try it. Okay, I'm gonna try. My turn. I'm not very good at acting, but we'll try. It's sad, right? Oh, man, but it feels like no matter how much I do or how hard I try to find myself right back. Wait, what? How hard I always find myself. Okay, you know what? Let me read, because I can't read this crap anymore. Feels like no matter how much I do or how hard I try, I always find myself right back where I started. I've poured my heart and soul into things, into people that I thought would help me break free from this cycle. But every time, I just wind up right back here. I don't know how to move forward, or if I even can move forward. I feel so trapped, and I don't know how to break free. How was that? Okay, let me try it for real. I needed to read it to make sure I could say it, because otherwise I'll stumble. It feels like no matter how much I do or how hard I try, I always find myself right back where I started. I've poured my heart and soul into things, into people that I thought would help me break free from this stupid cycle. But every time, I wind up right back here. I don't know how to move forward, or if I even can move forward. I feel so trapped. And I don't know how to break free. Remember the Farina request? Yes, I do. How to break free. Okay. Oh, he gave us time. I didn't know he was giving us time. Try that feeling? I can't do that. I have no feelings. How Farina was sad. We're just gonna look. Tomorrow we're gonna have to learn how to act. That's gonna be our new mission for tomorrow. Our new stream for tomorrow is learning how to act. Okay? We're gonna have to end this stream now soon though. So but yeah, thanks for joining me. Yeah, better get some scripts. Oh, okay, we'll get some scripts too, yeah. Or I will make some. Okay. Thanks for joining me. We've learned we've learned many things today. Many things. And hopefully we can learn many more. Or I mean, hopefully we'll be able to become like an official voice actor by the end of the month, you know? Yeah. Thanks so much. Bye, Portal. Thanks.